Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, so we lost in our last season. It was over. Bad things happen. But, let me move this closer. But the good news is, for some reason, Major P left the Firebird or Firehawk. What were Firebirds? Thunderbirds. He left the Thunderbirds. He disappeared from the game, so he had to start over. So we went ahead and took the shittiest team in the whole NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs. Traded away every single player for a lot of first-round draft picks. And here we are. We are back. We are back, baby. And I just had to make us different ages, so we're not our real ages, because we're retired.
Here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear
New season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Well, the Lions
all right, for the new season right now, Major P, always running defense. And like I said, we got a lot of good draft picks. Wait till you see our defense. Major P has not seen it. Everything's going to be a surprise to him.
exaggerated, it seems.
It should be. What's wrong button? Should be off.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And his first look is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
It doesn't even know who our corners are. Come on. Who are our corners? You don't know who our corners are?
And the
They're
Lions
the
are
best in
on
the
the board
league.
here
Name one
first
corner
in the
that you know
season
is
opener.
best. We got him.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Mecole Hardman. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
I mean, I guess we won't get to see our offense.
Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Goff throwing again. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Play action. It's Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
Yes,
that's going
that
to
is
bring
a
up 4th
good
down, only
stop.
a gain of 2 there.
Good stop.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, here we go. Mr. Yeah, I changed my number. Number one. I think it's still 69.
Sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
You want to know what comes after 69?
On schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft.
Number 1 to 69. First run of his career as a Tiger.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now this throw caught left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So from the 17, here's second and 7. Back to throw here. Finding Gray going across the field. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Get him the ball. Gets his first touchdown.
Taking it in.
Any noises? No.
And the Tigers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On first down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
That is caught. Josh Reynolds. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Goff now on second down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Again, Goff. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff on first down. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To the air again, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Cup. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Goff now looks to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw, Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. It's indeed good, and they have regained the lead. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
2 stops you made. Yes, we know. We know.
Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum.
Go ahead.
Gives you something to
Get
build
hit
on for your next possession.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Oof. All right, Major P is saving my 2 interceptions I thrown. Let's here's run it. Let's give you a rock.
By getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
He was brought down by big Levi Onwuzurike. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So you're with me, with the leaps is how you catch it.
42 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
They stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Able to find Gray here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Tigers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
He wants Reynolds way downfield. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. St. Brown motioning left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there on the tackle from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 27 yards. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch.
Man, 3 interceptions. Not good.
This will come out to the 25-yard line.
Not
This
good at all.
offense back out and set to
But I
go
did
for
get
the
hit on
next
that last one.
drive.
That was
And
nasty.
can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Shreds him with a stiff arm. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, it's not looking good.
Jameer
Unless
Gibbs
we score, hit the 2-point conversion, kick the onside kick, and get it.
And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 15. A minute 54 on the clock. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Dances by him.
Well, evidently we go down losing our first game of the season. Not looking good. But the Portland Tigers are new. They just got to evolve. We got to figure out our playbook. All new coaches on this team. All new players on this team. No one's worked with nobody. There's no puzzle pieces that work. So if you made it this far, we thank you. Also, check out our sponsors at Rogue Energy at rogueenergy.com. Receive 10% off when you use the promo code Outlander. Also, go ahead and check out over on Spotify. If you are a wrestling fan and you love the good old wrestling, go check out Turnbuckle Tapes. They are starting their podcast. Awesome stuff. Go check them out.
Hope to open their season thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today.